morning.
Good morning.
I feel like you're gonna hear the fan,
Turn it off.
and I don't like that.
I got my toga on.
Yeah, I thought you were saying something about your toes. Them toes be popping.
Yeah.
But yesterday went live and put out the video yesterday of quitting YouTube. Some people just read the title and ran with it. Some people watched the whole video. Some people watched the live chat and all of that. And if you missed it, here's the recap. We're not quitting YouTube.
Quitting YouTube as it is.
We're quitting YouTube. Just the template of it, the fakeness, the mingling, the whatever, all the stuff, and then
the content.
yes, let's say I was gonna say that the way we put our content out. We're still gonna upload it like everyone else, but no, just I don't know. I felt like I've needed to do videos a certain way or whatever, or not even really a certain way, just more of not the way we would like them to be. Haven't been really proud of some of the videos and stuff, and kind of how the fun side of it's been gone. The creative side of it.
Just work, get it done, work, get it done.
Yeah. And again, ain't nothing wrong with people who do videos like that. That's just not for us. And
not focusing on that stuff. Yeah, the videos haven't been the best, but we've gotten so much done in reality.
With not filming? Or just in general?
Just in general. But yeah, I think you said this yesterday. It was like, show me somebody who's built a barn, done fencing, did this, like this, cleared this, that, like everything we've done in 6 months.
I don't know anyone that has.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there aren't people, and we're the only people that can do it.
Oh yeah, no.
It's just more of that I know of. I don't know anyone that's done that much stuff in a short amount of time, and done YouTube on top of that and all that. It's one thing. We'd be light years ahead of YouTube if we didn't have to film, but we would not be very far either, because we'd be both be working full time somewhere else and not here. So it's definitely a trade.
Yeah, and think about like these massive channels. They've been building their house for
years.
Yeah.
Years and years. And I mean, they end up being real nice and everything, but
we're just middle ground here.
Yeah. And
well, again, big thing is just feeding my baby's creativity. This brain right here, it needs to be fed creative things.
Good job. Good job. This is why I'm not very creative, because I wake up and she just starts this brain right here. No, I'm just kidding.
And rub your head.
She rubbed Bengay all over my back last night, because my back's been killing me. Yeah. And woke up a couple times throughout the night and just be like, oh my gosh. It just hurting so bad. Then I have to roll over, and then I'll find a position where it's like, okay. It's like the back braces that Shaq does commercials about. I didn't know Shaq did back brace commercials, but that's what she's saying.
He asked if he wears a little thing on his ankle.
When it's starting to hurt.
Protects my baby's ankle.
Not all the time. Whenever I used to twist it all the time. Now that all the mulch and stuff are gone.
I had a messed up ankle for a while. It was crazy, but then I don't know.
You and Chrissy had like twin energies going on.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
Yeah.
But it was like the color of your freaking shirt.
Yeah, but my back was hurting, and I was like, like the little compression sock thing I wear for my ankle when it gets messed up? Is that what those back braces are for? Which I know some of them are for like trying to keep your back from bending too much or doing whatever. There's different types. But the ones that tighten up real tight on there, I wonder if that'd make it feel better, because I would wear one.
I think we gotta
if I'm out there working.
Morning stretches on the deck.
Well,
little yogi.
Yeah, maybe. No, I ain't doing yoga.
Stretches then.
Yeah, just a little. That's all yoga is, baby. It's stretching.
Yeah, we'll do yoga, but we will call it just stretching.
Yeah, there is nothing wrong with yoga. Brandon does it, and I do need to stretch, but I don't think I would. I don't think I'd do enough to call it yoga. It would be a couple stretches, kind of warm up for the day.
Yeah.
But also, like us, trying to eat better, trying to, we would. I thought that was your stomach at first. I said, "Jeez." There's a truck driving by outside. I just heard, and it was a truck on the ground going by.
That was enough to stop you in mid-sentence.
Yeah, I thought I was, dang it. Trying to eat better and all that, and not go out to eat and whatever, or basically like try to treat ourselves when we go out to eat. It's not every day. We had a problem where we were running, getting supplies, doing this, having to run here, having to run there, and it wasn't impossible. Anything's possible if you really want it bad enough, Yeah. But it was really hard to come back here and eat when we were on the go so much that it was stopping at the gas station, eating out, all that. Not only does that get expensive, it is terrible for you.
Yeah.
It is terrible.
Yeah. Oh.
Way to elaborate on that one.
I got distracted. Well, I was going to say something, then I held myself back.
Oh, why?
Just don't want to talk about my body.
Oh, your body, your choice. But
yeah, it's done not so good for us.
Yeah, and I know this is the same thing we've talked about all the time and whatnot, but it's the truth. And if you're not good mentally and you're not good physically, what you doing? And if you're not good physically, mentally, you're probably not gonna be very good. So when I wake up in the morning and my body's killing me and I'm hurting, I'm like, oh, then I'm already thinking like, I don't want to get out of work. I don't want to do this. Like, what if I hurt my back more? Things like that. And, or if you wake up, your body's feeling good, but just mentally you're not there, then who cares if your body's feeling good? You ain't gonna get out and do anything worthy of, your brain being good. So it's like, you really gotta focus on everything. And I think a big part of that is us working here and having fun with it and doing fun videos and, being creative, being as sharp as we can mentally, to as we can. Some of y'all are out there, not the sharpest tool in the shed. Well, you ain't the brightest crayon in the box either, okay?
There you go.
Yeah. There's a few people in the last video that commented. They're like, you call me a hater, but I hope I'm part of your growth. And it's like, I don't think I ever remember you ever saying one positive comment, but you are part of our growth because we don't deal with it no more. we don't deal with that side of it. Yeah. So even haters, and you use them to your fullest potential. You know what I mean? Like, don't let certain things get to you or whatever. Even the worst things out there, like trolls and haters, stuff like that, you literally can use them to your advantage. And there's been times in the past where, like, man, all these people out here saying we're not gonna be able to finish the project, watch this, and then we put out a start to finish of a barn or whatever. And you can use even a bad thing or person or whatever to your benefit. I felt like you were about to cue up something.
No.
I thought you went like, I thought you were about to say something.
I probably lost it then.
Every time.
I mean, but no, you did used to, like, it was like your fuel to, like, prove everybody wrong. It was,
give me fuel, give me fire, give me that one. I'm ooh, yeah.
That was really good.
Not really.
But, yeah, you used to, and you were like a proof point monster out there. We got a bunch done, but it was almost like a...
For the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
I don't know, a lot of growth, I guess, a lot of growth, and you know, kind of the same thing. I know we've talked about all this before, but sometimes hearing it again, saying it again, and stuff like that, it's good to do. Not every day, but it is good to do. This will probably maybe be a tomorrow Cough the Crockers video, but some people might say we're jumping the gun here, but today's work that we're going to be doing, I'm very excited about. It's something that I've been personally excited for since the day we got the property, and working on a certain spot, if you haven't figured out what I'm talking about.
Got it. It took me a moment.
Yeah, I can see your eyes and it wandering. I'm excited for this. I truly am, and it's something I've thought about for the last 6-7 months, or how long we've been here, and to be able to do that, it opens up a lot of opportunity for us, and that's exciting. Anytime you can open up a new adventure in your life, whether it be, you know, actually like going somewhere or doing something on your property or doing something in your life you wanted, it's exciting. And with this new way of life on YouTube that we're going to be doing, we're just doing what we want, and it may not make sense to everybody, and I think for the longest time our channel hasn't made sense to a lot of people, but in the end it will make a lot of sense. And we have the little electric bikes that we've never really truly talked about, and we should, and we need to on the Crockers coming up. I've truly enjoyed them, and I think it's better that we waited, because I've truly come around to like them. Yeah. And at first I wasn't impressed.
If we did a video the same day we got them in the mail,
I wouldn't have been impressed.
It would have been a different review.
Yeah, so you're welcome, company.
Yeah.
But I got on it and I rode out to the road, and kind of would turn around and come back in and look at the property, and I'd ride it a little bit and come back and go out to the front and come in, and I'd kind of like try to vision, you know, all right, clearly we still got to do more cleaning up and stuff, but man, it's looking good. Okay, this is what it's going to look like when we actually have our driveway in. Okay, this is what it looks like when this part's done, or, you know, we have this over here, and, you know, okay, if we did this, what we were thinking, it's probably not going to look very good, so let's figure out where we'll do it over here, or, you know, I kept trying to come in and envision it, and I don't know how many people are, but we're very visual. And she's more of like, actually show me, and I'm more of like, I gotta think about it in my brain.
I have to like stand and like try and picture where it's at, and then mark it out, like everything. I have to like see something. Yeah,
and that's what I was gonna say with you know, before, you know, we've done the last tiny house, the last studio shed that Jared had. We did the original off-grid stuff over there, and every time, you know, we do some, or even like in the bird's nest or whatever in the shop, here in the grain bin, the barn, all that, it's a thing where we normally, you get there and there's nothing, right? There's nothing, or you're inside an empty shell of a building that you built out or bought or whatever, and some people can sit there and just imagine it in their heads. I'm lucky enough that I'm one of them. Same thing with building. I can build an entire project in my head, start to finish, before I even start. I'm just very lucky in that aspect, but some people aren't. So what we've learned is anytime, you know, we're going to put a building up, like we did the barn. Well, first thing we did, we went over there, and before even clearing land or anything, we just measured out. It doesn't have to be perfect. Measured out 30 by 30. Okay, where would this barn sit? How high would it be? Where, you know, where can you push it over this way, that way? And just to get a little area, a little boundary to figure out. And then, you know, I'll ask Danielle, I'm like, what do you think? She's like, it looks big to me, you know, like, depends on where it's at, because I'm seeing a different picture than what she's seeing. And so we'll mark it out, and then we'll start clearing a little bit of trees. You don't want to go in and just clear it all. You can do all that. And then whenever you start actually marking where the holes are, and then you put your post in the ground, then you're like, holy cow, this really is big. This is the shape it's going to be or whatever. But instead of, because I think at first we actually were going to do a 30 by 40 barn, and then we actually moved it over. So instead of just going out there and just being like, all right, we're going to put it here, cut all these trees down, and be like, oh, we need to move it over, start slow and start simple with it. And whenever we worked on the tiny house like that and all that, when you finally do get the structure, or you buy a shed or a shell or whatever, go in there and get tape and tape off. Okay, I think the refrigerator's going to go here. I think it's going to go here. We tried to kind of do that here with the property by measuring. We knew the whole, I can't think. The plat of it.
Yeah.
I can't think of the word. I'll say blueprint. What do you keep looking at?
The puppies are chewing up something.
What's new, huh? Hey! No! Get out of there!
They're like
Hey.
on the deck, and they knew.
Being
Step
bad.
outside.
I don't care
On
if
the
any of
deck.
y'all get upset that I barked at them like that.
Yeah. On the deck, and the planter chewing up who knows what. I don't know what that was.
For no reason. Why you even in that? But go in there and mark out and do stuff. And a thing too that is good is if you're in these buildings or in whatever, everything looks different on paper. It always looks different on paper. Go in there, mark it out, and even it still looks different when you just tape the floor. If you can find, say if you're going to put cabinets or a refrigerator, try to find like a big box and stick it in there and realize, okay, I'm only have this much room to get in, get through. Everything always looks good on paper, and you have to really try to envision it, try to be in the space, try to do all that. And it's the same thing, really in life. You could sit there and you could say, all right, today we're going to do this, we're going to clean, we're going to whatever, we're going to this, all that. Everything is very easy on paper. It's very easy for anything in life like that. You got to get in there and you got to start, really thinking about it, really envisioning it. You really you almost have to like jump into it, but not far enough. You have to find that balance, and it's, I guess, to make it into why we're like changing everything. It's like that. On paper, our life sounds amazing. I'm not saying that it's not, and I don't appreciate everything we have and all of that. It's just, look at the light.
There it is.
If someone were to tell you, oh, this channel has this many subscribers, they have this video's got 8 million views. You can make things sound great. Oh, I bet you they make this much money. They got this much land. They got this much. Like, man, that must just be like, they're so lucky. They have all this stuff. We are very lucky, but it also, the sacrifices and the hard work and the dedication and the money and everything. It's not as glamorous as some people would imagine. But when you get in it and you start to feel it and see it and all that, it's the same thing as getting in an empty shell and trying to build it out and taping it off and putting boxes up. You start to realize, like, oh, it's not really what you thought. There's just so many things that are like that, I guess, and y'all might see a little bit of craziness on the channels coming up. We might try some new things. We might try some stuff that some people in the past have seen a long time ago, but some people recent don't even know. We've gained new subscribers every day. Survivor started.
There was a couple last night. Corey.
Yeah, Corey. There's Survivor.
Somebody else.
We're terrible with names, but there's people like that are brand new and don't even know who Dale and Darlene is. Who, stuff like that. Little skits that we've done in the past, inside jokes, stuff like that. that's the type of stuff that we enjoy and have fun with. And then apparently y'all like it. Y'all been trying to get these people back on the channel for a long time. I've had a skit that I've wanted to do for the last 6 months and haven't done it. Everything like that. There's so many things. There's things that we want to do just in our personal life, but would be really fun to film is get that pond full and do different things over there with the pond.
Which update on it. It's getting full. It's got a lot to go.
Yeah.
So
it rained last night.
Oh,
I don't know how long, but I woke up and it was coming down.
It definitely it's become a lot dirtier than we thought it would be. We had a little bit of excitement thinking it was going to be super clear.
Well, I knew it wouldn't stay super clear. But I didn't I think it's just been we've had a lot of rain and it's just washing all that dirt and it just stays murky. But I did expect it not to be crystal clear, or anything like that. But when it's shallow, it was crystal clear. It looked great. And I was like, man, that'd be wild if it did.
Oh, man.
But it'll be a nice pond and everything when it's full. And, there's stuff like that will make absolutely no sense, to the channel as far as homesteading or building or whatever, but
again, we're extreme. We're not just regular old homestead.
Well, someone commented and I like it, and they said, "You're not the Crocker homestead. You're the Crockers," and I like that. We're just us. We're not homestead. This or that. We are a building channel. We are a homesteading channel. We are all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, that's your belly. Yeah. At the end of the day, we're just the Crockers, and you either love us or you hate us, but you're gonna watch either way. If you so choose to watch, you don't have to watch us, but if you so choose to watch, you're gonna watch us either way, whether you love us or hate us. And the best way that we can put out videos that are good for the people that truly care about us and love us is to be ourselves, to be happy, to have fun, to live the life that we want. And if that's building one day or homesteading, or maybe this year we don't have a garden, or we decide, screw it, let's take all this grass out we just did and make a huge garden. That's just the life we live.
I thought you were about to say a huge ramp.
We will do that.
Yeah.
We will do that. Certain things like that may not make sense to a lot of people. It'll make perfect sense to us and our brains and the way our life works and all of that. And I do feel like a big change is happening with us and our channel and in our personal lives. And I do feel like, I don't know, I feel like we...
Why are you looking at me?
Because you're about to, you're like...
I'm just wondering what you are saying.
You know what I'm saying. That's why you're over there smirking. Our lives about to change. And it's going to be a little shift. And I think it's perfect timing for us to kind of put it out there and tell everyone. And, and I think you guys will be very excited for us for the future and everything we're doing. And, sometimes you got to get a little crazy to get where you want, and do something crazy to get where you want, and all of that. And I feel like we're on the right track. And I already, today, I feel like a lot less stress. I feel a lot, less anxiety, I guess, or whatever word you want to call it, of getting out and finishing a project and starting this project and doing that. I'm excited. Yeah. And it's been a long time since I've been excited, and it feels good to know that that little spark is back, and maybe that's just the start of it. And why do you keep smiling and
baby?
What?
I just like it whenever you have your spark.
She's over here mocking me.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna push the fart out.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Is either you're about to cry, or what? You got fart. Your eyes get a little watery.
When?
Just now.
Your eyes are watery. Not mine. I'm just tired. I think you guys will see it, and I think you guys will like it, and I think we'll like it. Just being more of ourselves and all of that, and it ain't gonna be a crazy drastic change of, you won't even know what you're watching anymore, anything like that. It's just more of, we're here to have fun with it. And at the end of the day, the two main priorities are our career, which is just posting videos. Literally, it's our career is not building, our career is not homesteading, our career is not anything. Our career is YouTube, and YouTube is uploading videos. So whatever videos we decide, that is a huge factor. And then just us building our property together, whether it's on or off camera, or anything like that.
Yeah, we spent yesterday, we worked like all day, and then we didn't film a single thing. It was like, let's just do this. I think we're gonna feel good if we do something without filming and
just doing what we needed to do.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was great.
So, maybe that helps too.
Yeah.
Spending the day where like we're gonna do this, we're not gonna film.
We got stuff accomplished we've needed to do, and it didn't need to be filmed.
Yeah.
And it felt good on both ends of it, accomplishing something and not having to have a camera in our face the whole time.
Yeah, like every now and then, like halfway through, I have the urge to like go get the GoPro for Crocker Life. Even like stuff like that, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, it just felt good.
Yeah.
And we'll film plenty for everyone to see.
Yeah.
And we'll film plenty for us to be happy with. But at the same time, it feels good to make progress, whether it's being filmed or not. And for us, again, there's two things. Is us working on our land, building up the life we want, and us posting videos. And the videos doesn't have to be anything we don't want them to be. Yeah. And those are the two main things in our life. That's the driving force of it. And I think we're on the right track. I do. And I already feel a lot better today, minus my back and then her belly. And I don't think that was a truck earlier.
Baby, that was
I think that was your stomach.
It did do that one time.
It did. But anywho, we got some dogs to train, or y'all know what's gonna happen. So all right, guys. Anything else you'd like to say?
No. If you would like to provide Stubbs and Lowrider a home,
they might chew your stuff up, but they'll let you cuddle them.
Yeah, they would be the greatest inside outside, like little suburban dog almost.
For someone that's home a lot, I think. Yeah. Because you can't put them in a cage and leave them there for 12 hours a day while you're at work. Mean. Well, these are not the dogs. They have too much energy. Now,
I guess they're cuddle machines.
If you're an old lady and you would like two dogs that will play with themselves, but also come up and cuddle, and then you can let them out and they'll run around the backyard all crazy, and then they'll come in and cuddle with you. These are those dogs. As long as you ain't got no chickens or goats or nothing, just a little suburban house, you know.
They would literally be the perfect.
Oh yeah, if we lived full time at the house in town, they would be the best dogs ever. Yeah. For that, and they're great dogs. They're just
we need that.
They need to be trained
when it comes to chickens and stuff like that.
And we do have stuff to try to train them. We're trying our best to do what we can with our dogs. They're our responsibility. We didn't expect to get puppies dumped on the side of the road.
Yeah.
But
here we are.
An old gentleman, a rancher around here. He stopped by the other day and was talking, and he said, "How many dogs you got?" And I said, "I don't know, like 1,000. He said, "I got a lot." I said, "I think we got like 8 dogs." He said, "I'll tell you, I got 15 of them. And I thought he was joking. I said, "Yeah, we got a lot." He's like, "No, seriously, I got a lot here. This one right here that he had in the truck." He's like, "He goes everywhere with me." He was dumped. He was under one of my trailers, and after the 3rd day, I already knew I'm gonna have to take him food because no one's coming back. And he's like, "Seriously, around here it's the worst. We got 15 dogs because people suck."
What are you supposed to do when you see like a dog or puppies dumped? Like, what are you supposed to do?
I know some people say like call animal control so they come do it, take them to a shelter, take them whatever. Around here, no. We have one person I think that works animal control, and
And then too, like, what if they go to a kill shelter? I don't know. You just like
Yeah.
you feel it all, and you're just like, what are you supposed to do? So then you try, and then
But
like,
just think how many dogs these rescues and shelters and stuff have around here. Literally.
it's
How do you
constant.
think we end up with a bunch of dogs? Much less these places where you're supposed to take a dog you find.
Yeah.
You know, they're just overflowing, and there's not enough resources to buy food and all the stuff for them. So I don't know. You just get stuck in a weird position that you have the heart to help, but when is enough enough?
Yeah.
When do you have to say I can't do this anymore? You know, so that's kind of where we're at, and if we can get rid of these 2 puppies, we could probably get some really cool ones in. I'm just kidding. That's not how we feel. But I don't know. In a perfect world, they would all just behave, and I wouldn't care if there was 300 dogs here.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't.
As long as they don't.
Yeah.
Eat.
Eat the dog food, not the animals.
Yeah.
The other animals.
That's the big thing.
But we're working on getting the rest of it fenced in and having it all. You know, we're knocking out our problems one thing at a time, and I'm excited. And just a little bit that we've done the last couple of days has been a major help, a major mark off the list. So I'm excited. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Drink some more coffee, which, by the way, we're still drinking this.
Yeah.
And it's so good. It truly is so good.
Crazy. I've never had coffee where it's like not like, you know how it's a little bit of bitter? This has like no bitterness.
Oops, sorry guys. Wrong. Oh, which way am I going here? You can check out social media or scan that, pause it and scan it. Truly, I've never been a dark roast person, and they're not paying us or anything.
Yeah.
They just sent us some coffee and was like, we're a small company. We'd love you to check us out. And if you like it, feel free to tell people. And you guys know whenever we find something we really like, we promote it to the fullest extent.
Yeah.
And we actually have a box of Payne County in the truck that we have not opened yet.
I forgot about it again.
So there may even be some more Payne County coffee in there. You know, we like that coffee.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's one of those things that when we like something, we go hardcore with it. And we will definitely tell y'all. Same thing when it comes to like different creamers that we like and all that type of stuff.
How do you like the vanilla bean?
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. You know, it's normally the type of stuff I like, the sweeter and the more of a dessert it tastes like, the better.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. You get a lot more of the coffee flavor with this, which is wild because normally I'm trying to mask the coffee taste with creamer, and it's truly good. But we'll catch you guys on the next one. We got some work to do. All right, baby, quit talking. Bye.